One of my absolute favorite actors when I was a kid was Charles Chaplin. I love this vagabond with a hat and the walking stick. And 1940, 76 years ago, he made his first talking picture called The Great Dictator. And in that, he's talking about a war situation, a demagogue that wipes up the fury among his people, called A. Hinkle. And there's a barber in this, and the barber is about to hold a speech. And he's about to hold a speech in Berlin in front of thousands of spectators. I'm sorry, but I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I'd just like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, man, woman, black or white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate or despise one another. In this world, there is room for everyone. The good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful. But we lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much and feel too little. But more than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. For without these qualities, life will be violent and all will be lost. Computers, TV, and air travel have brought us ever closer. The very nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness of man. Cries out for universal brotherhood, for the unity of us all. Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world. Millions of despairing men, women, and little children. Victims of a system that makes men torture and imprison innocent people. To those of you who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass, dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people. And as long as men die, liberty will never perish. People, don't give yourself to these brutes. Men who despise you and enslave you. Men who regiment your lives. Who tell you what to do. Who tell you what to think, what to feel. Men who drill you, diet you, and treat you like cattle. Don't give yourself to these unnatural men. Machine men with machine minds and machine hearts. You're not machines. You're not cattle. You're men and women. You have the love of humanity written on your hearts. You don't have hate. Only the unloved hate. The unloved and the unnatural. People, don't fight for slavery. Fight for liberty. It's said that the kingdom of God is written within man. Not one man, not a group of men, but in all men, women. It is in us all. You, the people, have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Then let us use that power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, a world that will give men a chance to work, a world that will give youth a future and old age security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They all lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves and enslave the people. Now let us fight. Let us fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world. Let us fight for equality between men, women, Gentile, Jew, black and white. Let us fight to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed and with hate. Let us fight to do away with violence and intolerance. Let us fight for the word of reason, a word where science and progress will lead men to happiness. People, let us all unite. Hannah, can you hear me? Wherever you are, Hannah, look up. The clouds are lifting. The sun is breaking through. At last, we are coming out of the darkness and into the light. At last, we are becoming a new world, a better world, where men will rise above their hate, their greed, and their brutality. Look up, Hannah. The soul of man has been given wings, and at last he is beginning to fly. He's flying into the rainbow, into the light of hope, into the future, into that glorious future that belongs to you and me and to all of us. Look up, Hannah. At last, look up. Thank you.